everybody, how's it going? It's William from Rocket Zero and welcome to another pixel art tutorial. In this pixel art tutorial, we're going to be building Wonder Woman from the new movie Batman vs Superman: Dawn of Justice. Now, she was designed by the link description down below. So what do we need? We need some yellow wool, white stained clay, some red wool, blue wool, light gray wool, black wool, and brown wool. So we're going to start by lining up the best we can, and we're going to place 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2. We're going to grab our red wool and replace 1 and 2, and then white stained clay like so, and above it 3 blocks of yellow wool. So 1, 2, 3. Next to this first yellow block, we're going to grab our red wool and then our white stained clay on the top. And then now let's grab our blue wool. For our blue wool, we're going to place 1 and then 1, 2. Then 1, 2, and then 1, 2, and finally one last block. So make sure you guys have this shape. That's going to be the bottom of her dress or her skirt. And then right here, let's grab our white wool and replace 1 block. Then below it, red. Next to it, yellow. Below that, some white wool. Not white wool, some white stained clay. And next to that, some red wool. And then 2 blocks of yellow wool below. Oops, 1, 2. Take this one out. And then on the bottom, 4 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then finally, our red wool. So this is what we have so far. It's her legs and her skirt. And now let's grab our yellow wool. And we're going to place 1 here. And then here, here, and here. You know, her golden waistband. And now let's grab our red wool. For our red wool, we're going to place 1 block here. And then 3 blocks. 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2. 1, 2, and then yellow, 2 yellows, and 2 yellows. So let's take another step back. Her feet, her skirt, her chest piece. Now let's add some skin. For her skin, we're going to grab our white stained clay and replace 1 block here, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we're going to place 1 block here, and then here, taking this one out. Now we're going to grab our light gray wool and replace 1 to the right, like so, and then brown wool. Can we get there? Some brown wool, and then back again, some light gray wool, and then brown wool again. Now we're going to grab our light gray wool and we're going to place 1 block here, then we're going to go up, and we're going to bring this down all the way to let it's even with this block. And then afterwards, we're going to add 4 blocks. So 1, 2, 3. Actually 3, not 4. So make sure this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blocks high. That's going to be her shield that she holds. Now we need to add some gold to it. So we're going to grab our yellow wool and replace 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks. Like so. That's her shield. So now we got to do her sword, which is, as you can see, so there. It's pretty simple, just kind of tricky to build. So what we're going to do, so we're going to grab our white wool. We're going to place 1 here, and then here, taking this one out. Then we're going to grab our gray wool. Did we use our gray wool? Let me just take a quick little peek. Yeah, we did. We used our gray wool. So what we're going to do is that we're going to do this. Taking this block out. And then next to it, we're going to put yellow wool. And below it, yellow wool. And then some more gray wool. So make sure you guys have this. Let's take a step back. We have done a lot so far. So now back to her sword. We're going to grab our white stained clay. We're going to place 1 block right here, and then below it 2 yellow wools. And then we're going to grab our brown wool, and that's going to go right here. And next to it, 2 yellow wool. So 1, 2. And then what we're going to do is that we're going to grab our gray wool again, and we're going to place 1 here. And then 2 light gray wools, gray wool, 2 light gray wools, gray wool, 2 light gray wools, gray wool, and again, actually not again. Does it need to be longer? I think it does. Let's count how many blocks there is. There is 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let's count them here. There is 1, 2, 3, 4. Awesome. So we need to add, whoops, 1, 2, 3. And I'm not sure, something doesn't seem right, so let me just take a quick look here. What's wrong with it? Oh, I see. Okay. So you see this block right here, we need to replace it with some yellow wool. So there we go. Make sure you guys have this. Sorry about that little mistake. It didn't look right, but I couldn't figure out why. But here we go. We have this so far. We have her leg, skirt, shield, chest, and sword. And now we can do her neck. For her neck, as we always do, we're going to go give it some depth. So we're going to move back here and replace 1, 2, 3, and 4, taking this first block out. Then we're going to bring one block forward so that we're at the same level that we started with. And then we're going to move this all the way to the right by 1, 2, 3, like so. And actually one more, so it's 4. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. So in all, it should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 blocks across. Then we're going to go up and to the right. And then we're going to go up and to the left. And we're going to go up. Like so. We can fill this part in now. Now we need to grab our black wool. And we're going to place 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2. Then we're going to grab our gray wool. And we're going to place one block here. Did we use gray wool? Yes, we did. And then back here in this eye, we're going to do the same thing. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Gray wool. Let's grab our white stained clay. Let's fill this part in. And we have to raise this all the way up until it's the same level as the eye. Same thing for this side. 1, 2. And then we're going to place a row right here on top. Like so. We actually need to take this middle block out. Because what we're going to put there is one yellow block. And above it, red. Then next to it, yellow, yellow. We're going to grab our white stained clay and replace 2 blocks here and 2 blocks here. And something does not look right. Where have I messed up again? Actually, I don't know. Oh, I see. I see. Look at this. This has to be taken out. I'm sorry. This has been a bad tutorial on my part. It's too early in the day to do this, but couldn't wait to do some pixel art tutorials. So here we go. Back to this. What am I saying? 2 blocks on the top, like so, and just finish a row. Now we're gonna grab our white stained clay, and we're gonna place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now let's take a step back. We are almost done with our Wonder Woman. All that we have left to do is add a lot of hair. So make sure you guys have this so far. Pause it if you need to. And now what we're going to do is that we're going to go right here to the top of her face, her skull, and we're going to place 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to go to the right. And then we're going to place 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do the same thing here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to do this. We're going to go down and to the right. Down and to the right so that you get 2 pointy blocks. And then we're going to go down and to the right by 2 blocks. So this one needs to be 2 and then 1, 1, 1. I know this is really confusing, but just try to stay with me. And then we have those 2 blocks there. And then we're going to go down and to the right by 2. And then once again, down and to the right by 2. So a good way to tell is that these blocks are 2 here, then 2, and then 1, 1, 1. So let's pause it right here. Make sure you guys have this funky looking shape. And now what we're going to do is that we're going to go down. And then we're going to go 1, 2, 3. And then 4, 5, 6, and 7. So this whole row needs to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, so a good way to tell is that it's even with this. So let's just drag this across. And there we go. That way we know we did it right because it matches up to this part. Now we can take that out. Let's go back to this side. A little too fast. So down and to the left. Oops, keep that in there. Down and to the left. Down and to the left. so that you get 3 distinct points. And then this one, it's gonna be down by 2. Had to take a quick peek there. This one's down by 2, and then down by 2, down by 2. And now we need to add our 7 blocks down. But first, make sure you guys have this so far. Okay, so 1 more block. And then here we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And does it match up? Yes, it does. So we can take this out. Awesome. So now what we're going to do is that we're going to go to the right. And then to the right again. So you have 2 blocks. And then we're going to go down, down, left. And we can connect it. So make sure you guys have this shape. Pause it if you need to. Now we're going to go to this side and finish it out. So 2 blocks to the left. And down. And then down again to the right. And we can connect this. Alright, so get out the way, you see. We got to finish this tutorial. So make sure you guys have this outline of her hair. It's pretty simple. And then all that is left to do is just to fill it in. So we can do that now. Okay, now we only have this side to go. Whoops, messed up. This is not the way to do it. It's better just to go from the top up, so from the bottom up. And now that we finished her hair, we do need to add a little bit more just right in between her waist, as you can see right there. So make sure you guys have this so far. I'll take a long break here so you guys can hit pause and do what you see on your screen. And now let's go back here. What we're going to do is that we're going to find this little point right here. And we're going to connect it. So 1, 2, and 3. And then we're going to go 1 row back, because this is what really makes it look cool, is that if we do it on this row. Oops, messed up. What am I doing? There we go. So just make sure when you do this part of the hair, it's 1 row back. That's just really going to make it look like she's standing, like she has a lot of hair. So, there we go. And then the same thing on this side. Let's find the part of the shield. Oh, look at that. We made... Good thing we came back, because we need to add her hand right here. So 1, 2. Awesome. So now let's go back here. Let's add our black hair. So 1, 2, and then. Very cool. So that's it, guys. We have finished Wonder Woman from the new Batman vs. Superman Dawn of Justice movie. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, make sure to give it a like down below. Subscribe if you haven't so you can stay up to date with all our newest videos. And as always, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time.